Our next video, we got a violent, crazy ex-girlfriend beats up her ex-boyfriend brutally and acts wildly crazy and gets karma. Yikes. Let's see how justice gets served.
But it's okay that he's talking to a minor?
Let's go outside here.
That he met up with a minor?
Get the one. I'll get another unit here. I got the other party that showed up on scene. What's going on, miss?
I confronted him because he's talking to a minor. We were together, and he left me to talk to a minor. I mean, I don't know what you guys expected. I mean,
Let's go closer to squad. I want to be able to hear you. I can't hear you too good.
he's saying that we're not together. While we were still dating. I took down her number the day that we broke up.
Let me ask you something. Before we get into that, I just want to confirm some information. Is your last name...
I mean, so am I getting arrested?
I'm working things out. I didn't say I was arresting anybody. So what happened? Hang on. What happened? You came... So are you guys ex? You broke up? That's your ex-boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay.
He wasn't broken up with me when he was messing with this girl. That's the problem. He broke up with me when I caught him.
Up until this moment, that was your boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay.
Up until whatever day he met up with that girl.
So, miss, this is a very simple question. We don't have to complicate it. Is he your ex-boyfriend or your boyfriend?
Yes.
He's your ex?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So, you came here to confront your ex-boyfriend because you caught him talking to a minor?
Yes.
Is that correct?
He was
Okay.
talking to a minor while we were together.
Okay. And then what happened?
I got mad. Started throwing.
You got mad and started throwing?
Yes. And he grabbed me and
Okay.
started choking me. He was hurting me. Like he was putting his hand on me.
Okay.
I was just mad and I wanted answers.
So you get mad, start throwing. You said then he started doing what to you?
Choking me.
Okay.
He choked me all the way outside and threw me on the ground.
Okay. So then what happened after he choked you all the way outside and threw you?
It don't look like she got choked all the way outside. This ain't the demeanor of it. I just got strangled outside.
On the ground.
Came back to my home.
You went to your car and then you left?
I just sat here and called my own.
I can't hear you, miss.
Sat here and called somebody to talk
Okay.
to.
But did you ultimately leave?
It ended up
Okay.
leaving, yes. Then he sent me a picture of you standing in the office with him. So I came back because I called the police and asked what I should do.
Okay. And he sent you a pic of me while I was here?
Yes.
Okay. Do you need paramedics? Can I see your neck? You want to pull your hoodie back? Is that from today?
Yeah.
Okay. Do me a favor. I'm going to take a couple
It look like
pictures
it's
of you, okay?
something.
Want to look at me head on? Okay. Give me 1 second. I got to work things out. Okay? I'm going to be very honest with you. All right? When things like this happen, there's always
Her neck does look bruised up though.
sides to the story. Right? Yours, his. Now, we're not here for any of it, but in this particular instance, there's video everywhere. Matter of fact, I was exercising diligence to see if what he was saying was valid. I started watching the video as soon as you came in. So once I watch the video, I'm going to determine where we're going to go from here. So understand that I haven't made up my mind, and whatever happens, I don't side with anybody. I just do what I need to do regarding domestic issues of, you know, when there's allegations of hitting or signs of it. Okay? So just,
I mean, I did leave out that I threw stuff at his car.
you threw stuff at his
Yeah,
car?
I did just come right back. I mean, I came back to my car and then I came back out.
All right. Give me a minute. I got to go inside and watch the video and figure out exactly where I'm going to go from here. Just hang tight. Please don't go anywhere, all right? Hey, can you tell me? Yeah. So his whole thing is, she's the ex-girlfriend. Came here, or she told him that she was coming. He told her, no, don't come here. Showed up and walks in the office, throws rice and beans at him. Gets like within a foot of him. So
Imagine coming to get your car cleaned with expired tabs and they just in there.
he grabs her by her shoulders and escorts her out of the building. And during the whole process, she is pulling at him, hitting him in the face. And when he gets her out of the door, he says that, you know, she rips his necklace well, hang on, she rips at his sweater, and she leans back and pulls him to the ground with her. So when he gets up, she pulls his necklace, rips his sweater, and then he tries to lock the door. She sticks her arm in, and then he wound up, pulling her arm out and stuff like that. So pretty clear picture from him that she's the aggressor. And all I got to with the video is that she walks in, they go in the office. That's a whole separate camera video angle, but it shows him grabbing her by the shoulders, and he's just leaned back, and he's like, guiding her out, and she throws a lid at his face, and then is hitting him in the face, and then they go out, and it just looks like there's some scramble in there, but I haven't really gotten to the meat and potatoes of all the video yet.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, you could tell me if you're wrong. Did you hear what she said? That she basically came here, this is the ex-boyfriend, she said she came here to confront him because he was talking to a minor while they were together. And she said she lost her through things and all that stuff, and he choked her on the way out, which I already saw in the video. He's got his arms on her shoulders, so I don't know how that happened.
Kind of like with the struggle of trying to get her out.
Right. So I mean, here, based on everything that I have so far, I'm thinking that if she comes in there blazing and whips rice and beans at this dude, I'm gonna charge her with TV.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No.
I talked to the guy. I said, so is the only contact you had with her in an effort to get her out? Like, were you trying to defend yourself? He's, yeah, trying to de-escalate. And I said, okay, cool. So let me just have the chance to watch that.
Absolutely.
And the guy's cool, but he's young, and
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's just it's taking a minute.
I get it.
So,
Yep.
The big cop seemed like he ready to go. Oh, sure.
What's that? I don't know how much longer it's going to be. Just hang tight. I know you're probably cold, right? It shouldn't be that much longer. Is your car the BMW? Where's the jacket in the car?
I think it's in the trunk. I mean, in the back seat.
In the back seat? Is there anything in the car I need to know about?
Marijuana.
I'm not worried about that. I'm talking about weapons.
No. Pepper spray. Not even pepper spray. Mace thing.
Little mace thing?
Yeah. Nothing else?
Is the car open?
No. No, not.
Here. So no knives, no guns, no bazookas, hand grenades?
No.
Alright, just that little mace thing?
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that. Just make sure to lock up your car again.
We're going to show you 13 mind-blowing use cases for creators using the new AI Workspace 2.0 from GenSpark.
good Lord. Every time you try to watch that camera, if you pause, it restarts everything.
Oh, really?
So essentially, let me talk to you over here, because it's not like the most insane DV, but she's clearly the aggressor. She basically walks in, she's holding this can of this Tupperware. Mm-hmm. She sees him by the office, she approaches him by the office, she essentially lobs food at him, walks in.
Beat him with the Tupperware.
She throws the container lid at him, so then he pushes her away. When she throws the food, he takes the container from her and pushes her away. So then he pushes her out of the office, and then now it picks up in the lobby. He's got her by the collar of her sweatshirt, so his hands aren't on her throat, and he's driving her back like this. And while he's doing it, she throws something at his face and then hits him twice in the face with her right hand. So now they get outside, and you don't see the initial push outside, you just see them outside, and she's motioning towards them. So he like grabs her by her neck, or pushes her by her neck area. She gets away. He tries to go to the door. She comes back to the door. So then he pushes her by like her neck area again. This time they both go to the ground. And then he gets up. She gets up after him. Tries to pull on the door, but he had it locked. And then she leaves and then comes back to the door. So like she's not giving up. And it's not like she walked in there and like just hit him with a bat. I know she lobbed food, okay, that's like, all right. But she throws the lid at him. So I could see that justifying the need to defend yourself, because it's like, what's she gonna do next, right? So he drives her out. Could you make an argument that he should have called us right away? But with her already throwing stuff, what if it escalates? So I could see as he said, like the only time he put his hand on her was to defend himself, to de-escalate, never to hit her, which he doesn't. You know, other than to push her away when she comes at him, which is kind of normal. Like if I'm Tony, you mother, you're gonna push me, right? So if he was the aggressor, she had multiple opportunities to leave. She could make an argument that, well, he had his hands on me, I couldn't leave when we were in the office. When he had her hands and she got away, she could have left. She's continuously after him. Yeah. And then, while they're outside, she's trying to get in. And she admits that she came here and started throwing. So everything is lining up. It's just not one of those DVs where like she walked in and just like, wham! You know what I mean? But I think that throwing a lid, obviously the food is the act of aggression. Yeah. And then throwing the lid at him, again, it's not the greatest battery, but
you said it's the act of aggression that she could have left.
And then
she chose to continue. And that's fine.
You know, I would say just leave when he has her. Like, even she had the opportunity to leave. Yeah. So I think for the complaint purpose, I think it would be lobbed food at him, threw a container at him, and then struck him twice in the face while he was trying to guide her out of the building. Yeah. Because she says that he choked her. You see him. He's got handfuls of material, the sweater. Yeah. Not this way. Here. So again, very weak complaint, but it is what it is. I mean, you showed up to the guy's job. And then I'm going to get from him also, I didn't have the chance, he said that she texted him, and since she was coming, he kept telling her, don't come here. So that'll be an aggravating factor as well once I get that. So let me just run her, make sure that we're good before I slap. I mean, seem fair? I think so. Yeah. You know, because for a second I was like, well, is this going to be a cross complaint? And I'm like, I mean, how do you tell somebody you should have just disengaged and called the police when she's in the office approaching him and just threw shit at you? Like, I would think, like, if I don't get her away from me in the small office, she's going to slap me or whatever. Can you stand up, please? So here, like I told you, I'm very impartial in this situation, okay? I take sides with nobody. You guys both had sides of the story, and from what I gathered initially, it did sound like you were the aggressor, okay? And self-admitted on your part that you came here and started throwing and all that, and even throwing stuff at the car. Now, I watched the video, and I saw exactly what happened. I mean, there's no disputing it, okay? You clearly came in here, you appear to be the aggressor, you lob food at him, you throw the lid at him, and it looks that he is trying to...
I think it's starting to sink in.
De-escalate by getting you out of there, and in the process, you throw something at him, and then you hit him twice in the face, okay? Even when you were outside and he pushed you out, you had the opportunity to leave and call us, but you keep trying to get in the building after him, okay? So at this point, please turn around, place your hands behind your back, under arrest for domestic battery, okay?
No.
Jalen, that's just what you said. It's in the car. In the car, correct? Okay. So, do you have anybody that can come get your car?
Yes.
Okay. So, my partner will tell you, but as soon as we get back, you can make all the phone calls you want. All right? I'll talk to them.
They're going to tow my car.
No. Hey, listen to me.
Like, he's talking to a minor, and y'all don't care.
Jalen, listen to me. All right? I'll make sure they don't tow your car. You're going to get it moved. Okay?
Miss, real quick, I do have to pat you down to make sure that you don't have anything on you. So I'm going to be using the back of my hand, okay, just to make sure that you don't have any weapons or anything like that. Before I do, is there anything you know about? Okay? Let me just check your jacket first, all right? How many jackets you got?
These two.
Just these two? You're going to have all this stuff with you, by the way. Okay. That's Steve Carver. Victor 1, female in custody. seat, please. All right. Thanks, dude. So yeah, video, sub, and then a screenshot even of the text.
Okay.
And yeah. All right, cool. Thank you, man.
First of all, create a new project and select the type of look you want. Their library is created to suit all kinds
He's talking
of
to
projects
minus
from
he his
weddings
ass
to
beat.
travel and drone content.
Definitely
In this
his ass
episode of
beat.
Cop Cam Max,